What's going on, guys? I'm Zach from the Lumios Post, where we talk about all things Pokemon, and today we're discussing some worries of mine and some worries of just the communities in general on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet look like amazing games. I know that for me personally, they are probably the most excited I've ever been for a Pokemon game, and that's saying something because I am always insanely excited for a Pokemon game. These just look next level. But that said, when you care about something, you worry about it too, right? And so I think that there are many things that we worry about for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And we're just going to dive right in with the number one worry I think I've seen in the community. And that is the fear that the game will be too easy. Pokemon has had a tendency over the past few generations to kind of add some things that make the game a little bit easier. And a lot of them have been very controversial, such as with the experience share, which used to be an item that you'd give to a Pokemon, and that Pokemon would get extra experience without battling. But then, in X and Y, they made it a key item where it worked for all the Pokemon in your party. And then, in Sword and Shield, there was no experience share. Now it's just all your Pokemon get experience from you battling and catching Pokemon. And a lot of people were really upset about that. I personally, I see both sides. I see why it's upsetting. I haven't had it be a major issue for me. I haven't had it, make me insanely over-leveled. But I think a lot of people worry, okay, well, what's the next step they're going to bake into the game now? What else will they do to make these games so easy? But I think if we look at the most recent games, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Pokemon Legends Arceus, we can ease this fear. And before I go any further, I do want to issue a spoiler warning. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl are pretty much the same games as Diamond and Pearl, but more so for Legends Arceus, because we are going to be talking about the final battle of Legends Arceus. So if you don't want to if you want to remain unspoiled, maybe don't watch this. Gonna give you some time. Okay, we're diving in. So, starting with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, in case, for whatever reason, someone is still here who doesn't want to be spoiled about Legends. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl had a very, very tough battle against Cynthia. In my opinion, she was still really hard to beat. I think I rematched her 4 or 5 times. That said, I did admittedly have a team that was just a very bad matchup against her team. But I know a lot of other people who said that they've really struggled with Cynthia. And I think that is a good sign that, they're not making it way too easy, especially since Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl had the experience share baked into the game. Then we have Pokemon Legends Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus' final battle is against Volo in the postgame. Volo is insanely hard to beat. And then right after you beat him, you have to battle a Giratina. And then right after you battle a Giratina, you have to battle Giratina again in a different form. It's a tough battle. It's 8 Pokemon, and you don't have a chance to heal unless you heal mid-battle. But you don't get a pause after Volo to heal before Giratina, then a pause after Giratina to heal before the next Giratina. No, it's all at once. And if you lose on the last Giratina, you have to start all the way back over with Volo. And work your way through Volo, then the Giratina, and then the Giratina once it's changed form, all over again. It is a tough battle. So I think that we can safely say that Scarlet and Violet, while there may be things like the experience share being baked into the game that make it a little bit easier in some areas, I don't think we have to worry too much about this being an insanely easy game. And I'm sure there will be things in the post game especially, and just in general the later part of the game, that are challenging to even us players who have been playing Pokemon for a really long time. Now, to move into my own worry, I think that, and this is a controversial one, I think that there should be a decent amount of Pokemon in the game. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not calling for all the Pokemon to return. It'd be nice, but they've already said it's not happening in this game, and to be honest, it doesn't look like it's going to happen for a good bit of time. I think we need to drop it, and I think we need to just make the best of our time playing these games, because it doesn't look like the deck's coming back is going to happen. At least not anytime soon. That said, I don't think that excuses this game having a very small amount of Pokemon. I would hope that as the amount of Pokemon grow, the amount of Pokemon in a game grows. So, like, for example, Sword and Shield, there were around 800, like, I think it was 800, maybe 85, something like that, probably a little off, Pokemon in existence, and Sword and Shield had, in its base game before DLC, 435, I think it was, Pokemon in the game. So, Scarlet and Violet will be bringing the Pokemon total to potentially even around 1,000, because we're currently at 905 Pokemon. So Scarlet and Violet, if it added 80 Pokemon, that would be 985 Pokemon, almost 1,000 Pokemon. So I would hope that we would get more than just, 435 Pokemon. I would hope that it would go up to more like 500 Pokemon before DLC. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, I'm not calling for a national dex. I'm just saying that I don't want to keep playing a Pokemon game with a selection of 400 every single generation. For what it's worth, too, I'm thinking that this may actually pan out, because while Pokemon has done their initial reveal for Scarlet and Violet, we were able to find almost 50 returning species in this game. So the fact that the first trailer reveals 50 Pokemon coming back, that gives me high hopes that we could be seeing a very large number of Pokemon returning. Now, my final worry is that the game will feel a little too kiddish. And bear with me here. I don't expect Pokemon to get nitty-gritty. I don't expect there to be deaths or gun violence or anything like that. But I do kind of hope that it isn't too little kiddish. And what I mean is, it's very clear that these games have a school theme going on. You can tell that with the characters' main uniforms being school uniforms and even having some kind of school crest on them. And it looks like the main building in the trailer could be a school. And I'm just hoping that it's still a game that someone like me, who is an adult playing Pokemon, doesn't feel like they're playing a kid's game. And while Pokemon is technically a kid's game, it's never impeded on me. You know what I mean? Like, if you play Sword and Shield, you're a guy going through the gym challenge. That could be any age. So even if they're saying you're, 10 years old or however old you are in Sword and Shield, you can really be any age playing it and feel like you're actually the character. But if they're going to have some super school-focused plot, I just worry that it could get a little too kiddish, if that makes sense. And I hope that they don't do that. And I am optimistic that they won't do that, because I think that at this point, the Pokemon Company and GameFreak know that their biggest fans, and probably the majority of their fans, are in fact people who are older and have been playing Pokemon for a long time, not so much the little kids. Well, there you have it, guys. Those are my worries, as well as a worry that I've seen in the community for Scarlet and Violet. Let me know at the bottom in the comments what your biggest worries for these games are, and maybe we can all kind of relieve each other and talk about how we think that maybe that won't be the case in these games. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, because we will be talking about tons of Scarlet and Violet stuff, as well as talking about all other things Pokemon. And I'm excited to be able to dive into these and see if they pan out, or if they don't. Until next time, I will see all of you later.